Hi, my name is Tiana Carey. I'm 22 years old, and right now my major is general science. So, today we are not going to be talking about general science or science of any of that matter or anything to do with my major. Today, since I'm taking the course Introduction to Ethics, we are going to be discussing ethics. Now, ethics was really an interesting topic to learn about. A very interesting subject. Ethics is the philosophical study of morals. Now, everyone has different morals and different beliefs, but morals are if you have a judgment or belief on what is good or bad or right or wrong. For example, if you believe that it is right to drive your car in the left lane, then you believe it's right to drive your car in the left lane. And you think it's good to help anyone who needs it, then you think it's good to help anyone believe that needs it. Now, your morals are values, principles, theories, rules that you follow in your everyday life. Learning about this topic, we have went over so many things so far. We have went over the act utilitarianism, the different types of ethics. There's meta ethics, there's normative ethics. There's so many things that caught my eye and my attention during this subject. But I would have to say that my favorite during this subject would have to be the divine command theory. This caught my attention for many reasons, mainly because it has to do with religion. And religion is such a big topic today and these days. And I think it's one of the most important that we've learned about so far. So the divine command theory basically states that your religion drives your morals. Now me, I have been to church almost every Sunday. I'm a God-fearing woman. I was raised on church. But basically, this theory states that if God wills it, then it is right. If God wills it, then it is good. But doesn't that also mean, now looking from a different perspective, doesn't that also mean that if God wills you to, say, rob a bank, that it is good and that it is right? Which it clearly isn't. But people who follow this theory will say God willed it, so it's right. Now, me, if I were to rob a bank, I would have different reasons behind it. None that are good, but I would have a different reason behind it. Now, this one really had me thinking harder. That's probably why it's my favorite. But during this whole subject, studying this whole subject, I realized that this subject can help me in my career in many ways. This will help me become a better doctor or help me realize what type of doctor I want to be. As a doctor, I have to save many lives. I'm going to start off as a nurse and I'm going to eventually become a doctor. I'm going to have all the training in the world and training to become the best in my field possible. But this class will help me as well. This class will help me understand what type of doctor I want to be. For example, there's an oath that you take when you enter the medical field. It's to save every single life and that every life is worth saving and that I will try my hardest to save every single life, basically. Now, I'm going to be faced with many challenges as a doctor when it comes to pulling plugs on brain dead patients or helping patients that may not deserve it. For example, a man convicted of a crime may come in one day. He's killed 7 women, and I'm faced with the decision to save his life. Now, this class will help me discover my own moral code and if I want to be that type of doctor or doctor in general, because I would be faced with the decision to save his life regardless. And honestly, that's going to be hard for me, but honestly, it's what you have to do as a doctor. So if this class teaches me about my moral code, my own moral code, the one that I made for myself, if it teaches me more about ethics, then I'm grateful. I've enjoyed taking this class so far. Thank you guys for listening. That's the end. I hope you guys have a good one. Thank you.